If you were choosing your e-commerce platform based on saving $10 a month, you are already out of business. You were looking at the wrong number. The number you need to be worried about is $5,000, because that is exactly what it costs to migrate your store later when you realize you picked the wrong foundation. And here's the brutal truth that nobody tells beginners. Nobody switches platforms when business is slow. You don't migrate when you have 0 customers. They switch during Q4, usually when the site crashes on Black Friday. They switch when they have 100 orders pending and the checkout button stops working. That is when the damage is maximum. I've seen businesses bleed out 5 figures in a weekend because they tried to save $29 a month at the start. And that crash wasn't bad luck. It was a structural failure caused by picking the wrong side of the biggest debate in e-commerce. In this video, we are doing a forensic audit of Shopify versus WooCommerce for 2026. I'm not going to tell you which one is nicer. I'm going to tell you which one protects your bank account. Let's start with the biggest lie in the industry. WooCommerce is free. Technically, yes, it's open source. Practically, free is the most expensive word in business. When you choose WooCommerce, you aren't getting a store, you are getting a chassis. You have to buy the engine, the tires, and the gas. Let's run the real math for 2026. You need decent hosting, not the cheap shared garbage. Real hosting, $20 a month. You need a security plugin so you don't get hacked, $15 a month. That's not $45 a month. That's $540 per year before a single problem happens. And problems always happen. Here is the scenario that kills beginners. It's 11 p.m. You just launched a new ad campaign. WordPress pushes an auto update. Suddenly, your add to cart button disappears. Who do you call? There is no support line. There is no WooCommerce help desk. It's just you, a forum from 2023, and a panic attack. So you hire a developer on Upwork for an emergency fix, $100 an hour. If that site is down for 4 hours and you are running ads, congratulations, your free platform just cost you $400 in developer fees and $1,000 in lost revenue. If you value your time at $0 an hour, WooCommerce is a bargain. But if you're trying to build an asset, you are building on quicksand. Now, let's look at the other side of the fence. Is Shopify perfect? Absolutely not. If WooCommerce is the Wild West, Shopify is a gated community. It's safe, it's clean, and you pay for the privilege. This is where people get hung up. They see the transaction fees, they see the monthly subscription, they see the App Store costs, and they say, why should I pay Shopify a cut of my sales? Valid question, but here's the perspective shift you need to make if you want to be a CEO and not a troubleshooter. Shopify's fees are annoying, but they're predictable. WooCommerce's costs are invisible until they explode. With Shopify, you know exactly what your bill is on the first of the month. It's a line item. You can budget for it. Whether you do $1,000 or $100,000 in sales, nothing suddenly breaks. With WooCommerce, the cost is hidden in maintenance, downtime, and security patches. Think of Shopify's transaction fee as an insurance premium. You're paying them to ensure that when you hit publish, the site doesn't crash. You're paying them so you're not responsible for securing credit card data yourself. You're trading margin for velocity. And in the beginning, velocity is the only thing that matters. I want to share something with you. Over the last 5 years, I've consulted for dozens of e-commerce brands. I've seen the ones that scale to 7 figures, and I've seen the ones that go to 0. And I realized something terrifying. Every failed store I audited had one thing in common. It wasn't bad products, it wasn't bad ads. They built on a platform they couldn't maintain. Not because the platform was bad, but because it required skills they didn't have. They spent 80% of their energy trying to be a developer and only 20% of their energy being a marketer. In 2026, the market is too competitive for that. If your site takes 3 seconds to load because your cheap hosting can't handle the traffic, the customer is gone. Google data shows every 1-second delay reduces conversions by about 7%. On a $10,000 a month store, that's $700 burned every single month. If your checkout page looks sketchy because a plugin broke, the trust is gone. So here is your decision. Scenario A, you have more time than money. You know how to code, PHP, CSS, and you enjoy server management more than marketing. If that's you, go use WooCommerce. It's a powerful tool in the right hands. I've linked a solid host below. Scenario B, you want to build a business, not manage infrastructure. You want to sleep at night knowing your checkout works. You want to focus on ads, email, and product, not updates. If that's you, swallow the transaction fee and get on Shopify. It is the cheaper option because it allows you to actually make money. I've put a link to the $1 a month trial below. Don't overthink this. Pick the one that protects your time. Build on solid ground. I'll see you in the next one.